Hello, my name is Lisa and I'm the owner of Golden Cord Holistic Healing, and I am a clairvoyant empath, and I'm a channel, and I am a coach and a healer and other things. And I want to be the one to talk some sense into the spiritual community right now, because I am noticing a lot of really fear-based fake information and people that are just going down rabbit holes and a whole lot of conspiracy theories and just kind of dark information with no merit behind it at all. And it's really kind of furthering a lot of the fear in the community. And a lot of these people are saying things like, I don't know why there's so much fear, but then they're spreading even more fear while they're doing it. So I kind of would like to give people a lot of actual information right now so that I can alleviate a lot of this fear. First of all, it is really important that people who are empathic, who are perhaps afraid to watch the news because they're afraid that they're going to absorb the information on the news, learn to ground and shield, and perhaps read the news. That's what I do. If you don't want to see all the craziness on the television and you're afraid you're going to absorb it, ground and shield, and then read websites that are unbiased. Don't go too far over in one direction politically or too far over in another direction politically. Read things that are considered the experts on what's going on. And the experts in the coronavirus right now are the World Health Organization, first and foremost. And if you're American, like I am, the National Institute of Health is our government's expert. If you're in other countries, go to your government website and look and see what they have for you. But for the world, you can go to the World Health Organization. If you're in any other planet, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Also, maintain your sense of humor. That's important. Don't read political conspiracy theory nonsense. I find a lot of people just don't know what is fact and what is fiction. They'll go on some website and they'll see people in army uniforms marching and they'll say, that's fact because the army's on it, or somebody that looks important said this. And learn what is fact and what's fiction. If it's from your government or from a science-based website, it's probably factual information. Let me see, what else? Don't listen to conspiracy theory. Don't read information off of a meme and say, that sounds logical, I'm going to do that. I've been reading so much stuff that says things like, if you sage your house and you carry crystals, you can go out in public. It's perfectly fine. Well, let me tell you something. Sage kills bacteria. And this is not bacteria, it's a virus. So you're out of luck with that one. And crystals can help you feel better, but they're not going to protect you from a virus. So please don't listen to just speculative information like that. Secondarily, if you go on some spiritual healer's website that says something completely off the wall, like the government is trying to kill us because they don't like us. Really? Show me the proof that your government's trying to just randomly enslave you. Okay? Or the one I keep hearing all the time is China did this to kill off all the Western powerful countries. Okay, well, let me explain something to you from the perspective of someone that was an educator for years. If China did that, they would bankrupt the world economy. And while they might boost their own economy, they would bankrupt the entire world economy. And the world revolves around trade with other countries. So China would go downhill as well. So that is not a possibility. Yes, China did not play well in the sandbox initially, but China's a communist country and they're not used to communicating with non-communist countries, and there's also a communication barrier. So yeah, they screwed up initially, but then they kind of made up for it. So don't throw out stupid nonsense that you don't have any proof of, because you know what that is? That's an imbalance, and that's darkness. And you're just making people frightened for no reason. You're just adding to the fear in the energy system, just for no reason. So don't do that, okay? Just go on the World Health Organization or go on your country's expert government site, whatever. Get the information about what's happening and what you need to do about it. That's the first thing. Second thing, what are you supposed to do during this time? You're probably freaking out. You're probably feeling claustrophobic. You know what? Meditate. Do breathing exercises. Do grounding and shielding exercises. And then think positively. You're probably stressed out all the time and you're thinking, you know, you're working too much or you're going here and going there, and you're probably thinking, oh God, I have all these things at home I could probably be doing. You know what? Now you're home. Do all those things. Catch up on that Netflix show you like. Cook with your children. Make love to your spouse. Read that book that you wanted to read. Play a board game with your family. Call up your aunt who's by herself and find out if she needs anything. Here's an idea. You're an empath. Why don't you call up your elderly relatives and your elderly neighbors, see if they need anything. Drop it off on their step after you go to the store. And, you know, just knock on the door and walk away and leave it there for them. You don't even need to come in contact with them. Just do nice things for people. Feel good about it. And they'll be blessed by it too. There are a million different things that you can do at home. You know, do what the Italians did. Sing out the window. You know, just enjoy your life. Just being home is not a bad thing. Half of us are introverts and we're thrilled about it. Go to a shelter and rescue a dog or a cat. Half the people are getting fake information that dogs and cats are vectors for this disease. Well, let me tell you something from one of the best veterinary specialists in Greater New York, who is a dear friend of mine. I worked in the veterinary industry for years. Dogs and cats are not vectors for this disease, and that is information according to the World Health Organization. Bats are. Okay? So people are surrendering their animals based upon fake information. So if you want to rescue a dog or a cat, there are a lot of them that need homes right now. So go rescue a dog or a cat, and then you have something amazing to do with your children over the next however many months that you're confined to home. And you can potty train that dog, and you know what? And you're home for it every time it needs to go out. And even if you don't want to go that route, you know how many people have surrendered dogs and cats that are already potty trained and they're mourning because they've bonded with a family and that family gave them up now. So those are some things that you can do. Now here's some information on the actual virus, because so many people don't get it. They're like, why do I have to stay home? I don't have it. Well, let me tell you why you have to stay home. This is not the flu, okay? The flu, even though there are different strains that come every year that you have to get vaccinated for, the flu is something that you have natural immunity to because it originates in humans. The coronavirus, is something that originated in bats. So you don't have a natural immunity for it. And there are 2 strains of it. And it is something, it's called slippery. And logic would dictate slippery means it mutates really fast. And it is very hard to get a handle on it for the scientists. So they are trying very hard to develop an inoculation for it. And that takes 12 to 18 months. Because they have to, there's a bunch of different things that they're testing right now, and it takes 12 to 18 months because they have to do all the clinical trials. And clinical trials are basically just to make sure that it's safe for people. They have to, try it and make sure that they don't have any adverse reactions and all kinds of different things like that. So please don't go around telling people, they have something, why are they not giving it to us? The government is withholding it, they want us to die. That's not true, okay? They just need to make sure that it's safe. So, even if you don't have it, please don't go out, because what will happen is you can actually, you can pick it up and you can be a carrier for it. And even if you're not showing symptoms outwardly, you can pick it up on your clothing. You can be a carrier inside your body and never show any symptoms, and you can transmit it to someone in your house or anywhere that is weaker than you are. And that is not a good thing. What else was I going to say? Yeah, it's not a good thing at this point. So the less people go out, the better it is at this point, because you can be a carrier, you can pick it up on a surface, you can pick it up on your clothing, and it's just something that is going to continue to generate, even if you're, just going out. The other thing I was going to tell you is, in the United States and in other countries, not everyone has been tested. So you don't know definitively if you don't have it. I had a friend who said to me, in my county, we have 0 cases. So I know if I go out, I'm not going to pick it up. And I said, no, you absolutely don't know that you're not going to pick it up, because not everybody in your county has been tested. You're just speculating that you have 0 cases. So these are all things to consider. So that's why you're being told to stay in. So please, just listen to reason, because reason and intuition go hand in hand, and just be safe, okay? I am sending you love. I am sending you healing. I have a lot of resources on my page to help you stay grounded, and to help you if you're having anxiety during this time. Just breathe deeply and understand that there are many good things that are actually coming from this. They found dolphins in the Venice canals in Italy, because Italy has been basically quarantined for going on 2 weeks now. And let me tell you, when I was in Venice, Italy in 2013, those Venice canals were freaking disgusting. So the earth is healing, and there is a bigger purpose to this. So just hang on tight, have some faith. Don't worry, because this is all part of the plan. And just follow the directions from your government, and don't listen to anybody that's spreading just darkness and conspiracy theories and just nonsense at this point. Listen to the World Health Organization, follow directions, and stay balanced and grounded, and enjoy your time in your house. Rest and help people who need it. And that's all you need to know at this point. I'm sending you so much love, and I wish you the absolute best. Take care.